We are ready to commence our Neilah service. As the gates of heaven are closing, let us begin with a reading on page 612 together. The long day is over and the gates are closing. Slowly day fades into dusk. Soon the earth will darken, our bodies weak and weary, our inner strength undiminished. This day has been a gift, uncluttered time, free from hurry and routine, appointments or assignments, a time to face our sins and imperfections, our dreams and yearnings for the life we want to live, a time to leave the clamor of the world and attend to the voice within. Long ago, the temple gates were locked at dusk. So too, at this hour, the gates of Yom Kippur begin to close. Have we done all that was needed to be done? Said everything that needed to be said? The gates of compassion never close, but soon enough, our lives close in on us. Now, in the silence of the soul, now before the holy day comes to an end, release the unshed tears, the deepest prayers locked in our hearts. We continue now with El Nora Al-Leila, page 614. Our service continues now with the Chatzi Kaddish as we begin the tefillah. The ark is going to remain open, as is tradition during the course of the Neilah service. If for any reason you wish to sit in order to concentrate more on the prayers, if it helps you to concentrate, or just simply the length of time at which some of you may be fasting or just feel weak, please do not continue to stand. We're just following a tradition of leaving the ark open because the gates of heaven are closing. And the ark is the symbolic meeting place, as it were, between God and humankind. So we're going to rise as the ark is open. But once again, I urge you that as we go through the tefillah, that if for any reason you need to sit, please don't hesitate to do so. Page 620. continue with the Tefillah, page 622. Page 626, Atagibor. Atagibor, Leolam Adonai, B'chayei HaGod, ay, 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 Laroshia, Morid Hatal, Morid Hatal. Mechake chayim b'chesed, mechayei hakol, b'rachamim rabim, samech noflim, v'rofei cholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayim emunato, l'shenei afar, michamocha, ha'gevurot, Umid melach, ay, 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 melach memid umechayeh, ay, 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 umatzmiach Yeshua, michamocha, el הרחמים, זוכר יצוריו לחיים רחמים, ונאמן, התוליך חיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, בחיי הכל. We continue now on page 628, Pit Kulanu Sha'arei Tzedek. page 628. Together, open the gates of righteousness for us. Open the gates that we may enter and praise the Eternal. Open the gates for us, for all Israel, and for people everywhere. The gates of acceptance and atonement, beauty and creativity. The gates of dignity, empathy, and faith. The gates of generosity and hope, insight and joy. The gates of knowledge and love, meaning and nobility. The gates of openness, patience, and the quest for peace. The gates of renewal, song, and tranquility. The gates of understanding and virtue. The gates of wisdom and wonder, exaltation, youth, and old age. The gates of Zion reborn and rebuilt in our time. Open the gates, open them wide. Show us the way to enter. Page 630. וחותמנו בספר חיים לברכה ולקדושה, כי אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש ושעריך בקדושת מקנא. Together, seal us for holiness and blessing in the book of life, for you are holy and your name is holy, and we yearn to enter your gates in holiness. כי אתה נותן יד לפושעים ומנך פשוטה לקבל שווים. For you hold out your hand to those who do wrong. Your right hand opens wide to receive those who return. And we continue now with Ata Kadosh, page 634. Silent meditation to page 640. Page 642, your promise is forever. God Most High, your promise is forever. Even when prayer is a struggle and you seem far away, the doors open wide for the repentant. Like the stoutness of oak trees, so is our stubbornness. Like thorns and thistles, so is our malice. And yet you say, return, rebellious children. Seek my face with tears and supplication. God Most High, your promise is forever. Impoverished, we knock on your doors seeking kindness, lamenting our lot. Remember us, recall us for a full life, and may your ancient love come to us quickly, and you say, come to me with thanksgivings and songs, God Most High, Your promise is forever. Adonai, Adonai, Rachum v'chanun, page 644 at the bottom of the page. Service continues now on page 650, Ki Anu Amecha.
Ki anu hameleka ve'atamachenu, anu vanecha ve'atavinu, anu nachatecha ve'atamuralenu, anu tzonecha ve'ataroenu.
We continue now with the last of our confessionals on this Yom Kippur at this service Neilah. We begin at the bottom of page 652. Page 652. Last paragraph. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu, Tavo lefanecha tefilateinu, v'yom titalem mitfilateinu, anachnu azeifanim ukeshvei oref, lomar lefanecha Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu, Tzadikim anachnu v'lo chatanu, aval anachnu chatanu. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu. Yashamnu, page 653.
Die
And we continue now with the Avinu Malkeinu. First, we will do it in the reading on page 600. I seem to have the wrong. On page 663, let us join in prayer. Our sole sustainer, source of our life, we stand as one before the one. Page 663. Men of the whole, a congregation of fears, dreams, and hopes, regret and joy, questions unanswered. Where is justice? When will there be peace? Who can mend our shattered hearts? Some are starving and some are dying alone. Many are suffering in the need of our love. How far can our hands reach? Ezrat nafshenu mekor chayenu, our soul sustainer, source of our life, the gates of hope are ours to open. Still the wind of creation blows, sweeping over the darkness, building cosmos out of chaos, evolving order and complexity, shining light into the shadows, wresting beauty out of brokenness and failure. Still the wind of creation blows. The world is still becoming and we are still emerging. Ezrat nafshenu mekor chayenu. Let healing come. Let it come through deeds of tzedakah and chesed. Let it come through us, our hands, our love. The Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, Shema Koleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Atanu lefanecha. Avinu Malkeinu, Chol aleinu.
You may be seated. We have a little gift for all of you. Instead of doing the Kaddish Shalem, we are going to close the Neilah service with the last movement of Leonard Bernstein's Chichester Psalms. And before we commence that, again, I want to thank all of you for your just beautiful and heartfelt prayers that could be felt here on this very bima and inspires all of us. It's the statement from Micah about being humble. It is humbling to stand here. I think all of us, I think I can speak for everyone on this bima, that we feel a certain level of humility and humble by being able to lead this particular service and to have all of you join and participate so beautifully. It really is inspiring. So on behalf of everyone here, I want to express my deepest thanks for this wonderful experience, this wonderful prayer service for Yom Kippur for myself, that I was able to pray as well. Before we commence the chanting of the Chichester Psalms, the very last movement, it's not long. I wouldn't do it if it was long. I'm hungry like everyone else here. Let me just read you the English, because it's all in Hebrew. It's all from Psalms. It's all from the book of Psalms. And this is what inspired the late Leonard Bernstein. Lord, or God, my heart is not haughty, nor mine eyes lofty. Neither do I exercise myself in great matters or in things too wonderful for me. Surely I have calmed, and when we think of the close of Neilah service, I hope that you all feel a sense of calm, and quieted ourselves. As a child that is weaned of his mother, so is my soul, even as a weaned child. Let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth and forever. And the close of the Chichester Psalms is something that you're all familiar with. Hine ma tovu ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. You don't have the words in your prayer book. We continue now, and we rise for the close of the Neilah with the affirmation of God, the Shema Yisrael, the Baruch Shem Kavod, Adonai Hu Elohim, and then we will turn to the Havdalah to close our service. Tkiya, Shivarim, Trua, Tkiya Gedolah. And now I'll ask Duncan and Callie to come forward, and Danette and David Menaker to hold the accoutrements for the Havdalah, which will begin on page 674. In the Shulchan Aruch, you're not permitted to play guitar on Yom Kippur, but right afterwards, it's okay. Okay. I don't know how you all feel. Where I come from in my tradition, when we closed the service, after Yom Kippur, when we were doing Havdalah, I don't know how you feel with COVID and everything, but people would come closer to the bima, and we would be more of a community. Now, I don't know how you all feel about getting closer. If you want to stay in your seats, I understand because of COVID, but everyone here cannot come in unless they were vaccinated, unless they had a mask on. So if you'd like to come forward and like to get closer, to feel as a community, maybe mask if you'd like, to feel protected, you should feel free to come and do so. This used to be in mass, people would just come up. It was lovely, actually. So you can go ahead and light the candle. Thank you. Thank you. You can actually come on the beam if you'd like. Okay. Okay.
Nothing will happen to you.
I think most of you know this. Page 674.
Straight in.
Yishamecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
Amen.
May God bless you and may God guard you.
Amen.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God shine God's countenance unto you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. And may God always lift up God's presence unto you and fill your heart and your home with love and with peace and wholeness of life. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.